many quarts of oil your car takes, because different cars take different amounts, and you're going to be draining all of the oil out, and you obviously have to replace it. And then you have to figure out what kind of oil your car takes, which if you go to Walmart or AutoZone, the little machine will tell you. And then you need to buy that much oil. Sometimes you have to buy more than one container. Then you have to buy an oil filter that will fit your car, because you have to change the filter whenever you change the oil. And you can also find that out on the little machines at Walmart and AutoZone. And then you need an oil pan, because it is illegal to dispose of your oil improperly. You have to take it to certain places. Alright, first thing you want to do is jack up your car. I don't really have to jack up my car because my Jeep is lifted and I'm able to get to everything I need to without jacking it up, but 99% of the time you're not going to be able to do that. So you take your jack and you have to place it underneath the frame of the car. A lot of people will put them in really weird places and F stuff up. I've actually seen somebody jack up a Cavalier by an oil pan, and it was a really big mess. So make sure you know like where the frame of your car is before you start to jack it up. Like for instance, this big long bar right here. Okay. So next you want to take your catch pan. On a main road. Next, you want to take your catch pan and you want to put it underneath your oil pan. If you're unaware of where that is, your owner's manual will tell you where it is. And no, my oil pan's not leaking. I actually already did this and it didn't stop. So put it directly under your little bolt, and then you're going to take, it should be a wrench that completely fits your bolt, but I don't really have it right now. And then you're just going to loosen it up, and then your oil will come out of this little hole. Be very careful, don't put your face by it because it can get like all over you. Make sure you wear safety glasses if you don't wear regular glasses. Anytime you're underneath the car, really, because this shit can get like all up in your face and in your eyeballs. Yes, I really need to change my oil. So you just kind of gotta let the whole thing drain out into your oil pan. So while your oil is draining, I speak English, I promise. You can take the top, or that's where you put your oil in. If you take that off, it's going to let it drain faster, which I'm all about because it's like freezing cold. And then your oil filter, usually you get to it from the bottom. Is that orange thing right down there? Sometimes it's easier to get to from the top. Most times it's easier to get through from the bottom. But make sure after this whole thing and after your oil is drained, make sure you put your little plug bolt back in before you pour oil back into your car, because it will just keep draining. Okay, now after your oil is completely drained, like I said, make sure you put your little plug bolt back in. That's like the main key, because if not, your new oil is just going to kind of drain everywhere. So then move your oil pan to underneath wherever your oil filter is. Depending on your car, it's going to be differently. Mine is right up here, so I'm just going to kind of move it over here to right underneath that filter. Usually you're going to get to the filter to the bottom most times, but the way my Jeep is made, I got through the top. Now with your oil pan in place underneath, I'm going to unscrew the oil filter, and you basically just unscrew it like a light bulb, but just be very careful. Can you see that I'm unscrewing? Now, disposing of this is the same as disposing of oil. You cannot just throw it away. You can't just throw your oil away. It's completely illegal. There are plenty of places, which I'll put a list at the end, of where you can dispose of this stuff, because technically if you get thrown away and you get caught, you can get like a whole bunch of fines and stuff. There's a whole bunch of like EPA laws against it. But oil filter. Okay, so then you're going to take your new oil filter, and it's pretty much like changing a light bulb. It's the exact same thing. You're going to replace it exactly where the other filter was. Only you have to prep it. You're going to take your oil and run it around the rim. And then you're going to take it and put oil down in your little hole. Okay, now that I have this prepped, I'm literally just going to screw it back in exactly where I unscrewed the other one. Exactly like a light bulb. If I can get it down there. Maybe. There it is. Make sure it's nice and tight. Okay, next take a funnel, which I made one because I don't have one here, and put it down where your oil goes into, and then pour all of your oil back in, well, new oil. And make sure you put exactly how much your car needs, not too much, not too little, because you can really mess up your car. So you just pour it down in there. Mine takes 6 quarts, so I have to put a full 6 quarts in. This is only like a quart. After that's all done, you pull your oil can out, and you can now just throw your oil away. It is completely against EPA laws. You can get a lot of fines for that. You can go to different places. I'm going to put a list up at the end of this video. Different places you can go that will dispose of your oil. Usually they charge you like a really small, stupid fee. But you can take your empty oil containers. I'll show you. Ta-da. In case you're wondering, I totally just got this pan, that's why I'm busting with it. Okay. Oil. And then do it this way. Just drain it into the old bottle that you just poured your oil from, so you can take it to get disposed. And then once it's full, cap it and take it wherever. Don't throw it away to get it. Okay. After you put your cap back on, you want to check your fluid level before you start your car. So take your dipstick, pull it out, wipe it off, stick it back in, pull it back out. Level's good. So now that your level's good, you want to start the car so you can get your new oil going through your car. And then after that, you want to check your level again and make sure that it's up far enough, and don't overfill your car. Don't do that.
I'm a shade green, the only gun I